After discussing all the adjustments from chapter 4, change in profit sharing ratio of existing partners, today we are going to take one comprehensive problem. That means a problem which will include all the adjustments. Okay, such questions has been asked from in the board, generally for 8 marks. Okay, if some few adjustments are there, then it may be 6 marks. Okay, but such the one question which we are going to discuss today carries a weightage of 8 marks if asked in the board. It includes all the adjustments, so we will be following the procedure, develop yourself to follow a particular pattern, so that almost every time you get the correct answer, you don't have to go back and check your steps. Okay, so in class 12th accountancy chapter 4, change in profit sharing ratio among existing partners, we are taking one comprehensive problem to solve a question so that all the points can be discussed again. Now it's a big question. Okay, it is covered in 2 slides. All of you try to remember the points, है ना? In your book register, start underlining that. Don't write in your register the given information and all, because while solving questions in the board you don't have enough time. Keep that thing in mind. So don't develop a habit of writing the given informations, because you will be wasting lot of time in that. So here there are 2 partners X and Y who are sharing profits in the ratio of 5:3. Now see some few important things. On the asset side, goodwill is appearing, which we have to write off in the old ratio, okay, among the old partners. Then at the end, advertising suspense is there, fictitious asset is there, that is also to be written off. If question is saying that the partners do not want to distribute the reserves and all, in that case we will be passing an adjustment entry. But in this question it is silent, so we will distribute the advertisement suspense, we will distribute workman compensation fund excess amount, and we will distribute the general reserve also. Okay, question is silent. In that case, the accumulated profits, reserves and losses are distributed among the old partners in old ratio. Now see additional information. The partners who were sharing profits in the ratio of 5:3 have agreed to share profits in the ratio of 3:5. Okay, earlier it was 5:3, now it is 3:5. Goodwill is to be valued on the basis of 2-year purchase of average profit of the last 3 years, which is given on the next page. So 3 years profit is 7,500, 4,000 and 6,500. Next adjustment is machinery and stock is to be revalued. Earlier machine was appearing at rupees 38 and stock is appearing at 7,000. So now machine will be increased by 7,000 and stock will be increased by 1,000 gain. So it will be credited to the revaluation account. Then claim for workman compensation is 6,000. In the balance sheet, workman compensation was appearing at 10,000. So out of that, 6,000 will be transferred to the workman compensation claim, and the balance 4,000 will be distributed among the partners in old ratio. So we have to prepare the revaluation account, partners capital account, and the balance sheet of the new firm. Solution. The first step. Always do this thing only. Okay. हमेशा sacrificing और gaining ratio calculate करना. Calculate gaining and sacrificing share. The formula for that: old share minus new share. Old share was 5/8 minus 3/8 is 2/8. X is sacrificing 2/8 of his share. 2/8 share. Okay, 2/8 share or 1/4 of share. Okay. Y is sacrifice, old share minus new share. It is coming in negative. That means Y is gaining. So Y is gaining 1/4 share, whereas X is sacrificing 1/4 share. Now the next step: valuation and accounting treatment of goodwill. Goodwill is valued at 3-year average profits, 2-year purchase. Okay, so average profit is 6,000. 7,500 plus 4,000 plus 6,500 is 18,000. So 18,000 divided by 3 is 6,000. Here by mistake it's written 6. Make the correction. goodwill 2-year purchase of average profit. 2 into 6, it is 12,000 rupees. Okay. Now journal entry. First, the goodwill appearing in the balance sheet will be written off. So X capital account debit 5,000, Y capital account debit 3,000 in the old ratio to goodwill account 8,000 rupees. Okay, the old goodwill appearing in the balance sheet will be written off among the old partners in old ratio. Then X capital account for the new goodwill gaining partner will compensate the sacrificing partner. So the entry is Y's capital account debit to X capital account. 1/4 of 12,000 rupees is 3,000 rupees. Okay, these are the two entries. Make a correction here. It's written no 18/6 in the while calculating average profit. So it is 18/3. Accounting treatment of reserves and accumulated profits. So first, general reserve is appearing on the liability side. It will be divided among the old partners in old ratio 5:3. So general reserve to X capital 3,000 to Y's capital 1,800. Old partners, old ratio. Then workman compensation reserve 10,000. Out of this 6,000 will be transferred to the claim. So to provision for workman compensation claim 6,000. Now balance 4,000 is left. In which ratio it will be distributed? The old ratio, that is 5:3. To X capital 2,500, to Y's capital 1,500 rupees. Now on the asset side, the advertisement suspense was there. It's a loss, so it will be written off. So X capital account debit 5/5:3 in the ratio. Okay, so 800 5/8 is 500 rupees. So X capital account debit 5,000, Y's capital account debit 300 to advertisement suspense 800 rupees. See, these are the three entries regarding the treatment of accumulated profits reserves. Okay, now revaluation of assets and liabilities. See, fourth step. First, gaining ratio, sacrificing ratio. Second, the treatment of goodwill. Third, accumulated profits and reserves. And fourth, revaluation of assets and liabilities. Machinery was appreciated by 7,000 rupees. So machine will be debited. Stock was appreciated by 1,000 rupees. So it's a gain. So it will be credited to revaluation account. So machine account debit, stock account debit to revaluation account 8,000 rupees. Okay. Now there was no other adjustment. So while there is a profit on revaluation of assets and liabilities, this 8,000 will be transferred to the partner's capital account in the old ratio. So entry is revaluation account debit to X capital to Y capital. Prepare the revaluation account. You all can prepare revaluation first, then pass the journal entries. While studying, while practicing, pass journal entries also. Okay. See, on the credit side, we have written buy machinery and buy stock because both these assets value increased. There is a gain of 8,000 rupees. So on the debit side, the profit transferred to X capital and Y capital in the old ratio. Now we will prepare the partner's capital account. Okay, now see, in the X capital, earlier the balance in the according to the balance sheet is 52,000 and 54,000 rupees. 52,000 and 54,000 rupees. Then the second entry was regarding goodwill. Goodwill was written off. X capital account debit, Y capital account debit to goodwill in the old ratio. Okay, so 5,000 and 3,000. Then we pass the entry for the adjustment of firm's new goodwill. So Y capital account debit to X capital. Okay, so by Y's capital 3,000 in X and to X capital in Y 3,000 will be written. Okay, then we distributed the reserves. So by general reserve 3,000 and 1,800 rupees, 5:3 ratio. Then we distributed the workman compensation. It is again in the ratio of 5:3 by workman compensation. Pass the journal entries also, beta. Practice these journal entries. Okay, then advertisement suspense was written off in the ratio of 5:3, 500 and 300 rupees. Then revaluation account was prepared. The profits were distributed in the ratio of 5:3, 5,000 and 3,000. Now let's find out the balancing figure. When we add all these values, it is 65,500. From that, when we deduct 5,500, we get the balance in X capital 60,000 rupees. Similarly, find out the total. It is 60,300. From that, 6,300 is deducted. So the capital balance is 54 26,000 rupees. Okay, all of you go through these points slowly. If you have any doubt, you can message me. Then balance sheet of the reconstituted firm. See, capital accounts. Okay, from the capital account, the balance is 60,000 and 54,000. There was no change in the creditors account, and employee provident fund was same 1,000 rupees, no change, and provision for workman compensation appeared at 6,000 rupees. Okay, I am repeating again. From the capital account, balance, closing balance of X and Y, 60,000 and 54,000 rupees. There was no change in the creditors account and employee provident fund. Now see, the employee provident fund name appears like a reserve, but it is a external liability. It will never be distributed among the partners. Then the claim, 4,000 was distributed and 6,000 was transferred to the claim. So this will appear in the balance sheet. Total is 1,26,000 rupees. Now see, on the asset side, from 38, machinery increased to 45. Furniture was unchanged, debtors unchanged, and stock from 7 to 8,001 rupees increase. Bank, no change, and advertisement suspense was distributed. So now the total is of both the sides is 1,26,000 rupees. Okay, please go through each and every point, follow the process, don't skip the steps. Okay, first step, second step, like that only you follow all the 6 steps. You will be getting the answers correctly.